The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. That's it! Almost straight from the kick-off. In the opening minutes of the game. Off the right post and in. The capacity crowd are enjoying the goal. But can they hang on to this lead? Looking around for support.
Oh, that's a great through ball.
Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. Trevor, this game has started at quite a pace.
Yes, they have. It'll be hard to keep it going like this for the rest of the game, Peter.
You have to wonder if they're happy to keep things as they are. Would an attack down the right side be worth it? It will go behind for a goal kick. Here's Marquez. Julio. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Xabi. Here's Ed Milson. Chance for an equaliser if he can cross it in well. That's a good ball in. Robert. That's caught him. Just to keep with the beat.
Smacked up by the keeper.
Here's Puyo. Julio. Here's Sharby. Ball held on to there. Shevchenko. Is there space for a shot? Another chance. It's wide to the right post. A reasonable attempt though.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot though.
Top quality close control. Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up. And I think it's the right decision too. Here's Eto'o. Sharby. Now have possession here. Good individual effort, but he needs to pass it now. Shevchenko. He's on the rampage. Wins the ball, great defending. Here's Messi. Eto'o. And he lays it back. Boulahrouz. Drogba. Here's Shevchenko. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? It won't be easy from here. Lampard. The keeper tidies up. Sharby. 30 minutes into the first half. Great work to win the ball. One free kick here. Could be dangerous. He could be booked here. Oh, no. I think the referee is going to keep the cards in his pocket this time. He may not be so lucky on the next occasion. Can he make a chance? Robin. Accurate service could give them another goal. Joe Cole. Can he create something? Joe Cole. That's a great goal. They're now 2 goals up. Great goal from the midfielder. Well, are we going to see some more magic up front, Trevor?
You know, Peter, if they keep up this pace, I wouldn't rule out another.
Chooses to go down the left. They give away possession. Win the ball back. Messi. He's carried the ball forward. Will there be a goal here? Dealt with the threat well. And Shevchenko chooses to go down the left flank. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Not a bad shot, but it's over.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Van Bronckhorst. Here's Puyol. And Van Bronckhorst. Sharby and Van Bronckhorst. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. There's not a lot of support. And Robin. Robin! It's in! That's their third! They are completely in control of the game. It's 3-0 and they don't look like giving anything away. Keep possession. Give away possession. Lampard. Well held by the keeper. Sends it back to him. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half. And the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
Well, for me, Peter, they really need to mix it up a bit. OK, they have the lead, but their attacking play has been pretty predictable.
Well, one team providing us with 3 goals in the first half. It's 3-0. The second half is underway. The managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now. They've switched sides for the second half. It had some power, but not the accuracy.
Well, there's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
Here's Edmilson. Ronaldinho. Well cut out. Wonderful defending there. Here's Shevchenko. Chance to cross. Chance in the box. Joe Cole. Now it's a goal kick. Julio. And Edmilson. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Good Johnson. Ronaldinho. Will he test the keeper? Ronaldinho. The ball's out. Goal kick. Here's Ricardo Carvalho. And Robin.
A great counter-attacking opportunity here.
Still running. Dealt with the threat well. Here's Boularus. Robin. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! It's a corner. Who's waiting in the middle? Oh no, he's put it through his own goal! It's 4-0, they've been on fire in front of goal today. Here's Ronaldinho. And Deco. Is there room for a shot? Xabi! Here's Ronaldinho. Here's Drogba. Here's a chance. Drogba. Goal! As the scoreline indicates, they've been so clinical in front of goal today. Van Bronckhorst. Deco. And Ronaldinho. Showed his defensive quality there. Stopped illegally. The ref just wants a word with him by the looks of it. Probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check. Marquez. Here's Puyol. Van Bronckhorst. And Marquez. And Van Bronckhorst. And Ronaldinho. Deco. The assistant referee's flag was raised. He was just offside. Good call. Ashley Cole. And Lampard. Here's Sharby. Deco. Stopped the attack well. And Van Bronckhorst. Sharby. Here's Gudjonsson. And Deco. Van Bronckhorst. Here's Sharby. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Here's Drogba. And Robin.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
That pass didn't make it. We're into the last 5 minutes. And he takes the return. He's looking for the target. Shevchenko! Here's Zambrotta. And Deco. Marquez. And Puyol. And Messi. Xabi. Here's Ronaldinho. A good ball in, could win one back for them. There's the whistle, that's it! They steamrolled their opponents and won the game. And so we leave tonight's broadcast. Many thanks to Trevor.
Well, it's been great being here, Peter.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next game. Good night. Here we go. Hold on to your seats. This should be one heck of a match. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Chance here. Owen! Oh, what a goal! They've scored the early goal. Inside the first few minutes of the first half. Struck it with his right foot. That goal looks as if it might give them a confidence boost. Vieira. Here's Gallas. Can they threaten the goal this time? Makalele. Here's Joe Cole. Gerrard. Stopped him well there. He intercepts. Here's Zidane. Zidane. Henry. Here's Wiltor. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Down the left. And it's a great attacking run down the left. Owen! Astonishing goal! That doubles their advantage. 10th minute of... With only 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. And Vieira. Abidal. Here's Vieira. Possession gained there. Joe Cole. Ball given away. Cut it out nicely. And Gerrard. Possession maintained here. Snuffed out the danger. Receives it in space.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
Finds him well. Showed his defensive quality there. Inside the box now. Lampard. Receives it in space. Knocks it out to the flank. To the man in space. Wins possession to stop the attack. Keep possession. Possession lost there. Here's Beckham. Gerrard. And Owen. He's in the box. Rooney! The keeper's looking nervous. He has his defence to thank for saving him there. Just didn't get anywhere near the ball. Free kick. Zidane. And Lampard. Now he's got a chance to rip it across from the left. They're defending well. That was careless. They win possession. Gerrard. Can he find his man? And Joe Cole gets it. Will he put it away? And he tries again. Oh, how close was that?
He maybe didn't connect properly on the shot, but well done for trying.
Here's Turan. Sanyo. And Makalele. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Slides it through. The ball's over the line. It's a corner. Drifts one in. Clearance seized on, not out of danger yet. He's hit the ball in. Ashley Cole. Owen. So running off the ball for the cross. Could get a shot away. Rooney! Oh, it's got him! They're in such a commanding position. And he puts it away with his right.
They've got a 3-goal lead and everything is going as they hope, Peter.
Indeed, they've been in a class of their own today. There's no way I can see them throwing away this lead. Here's Zidane. Finds him well. He's in the box. Win possession. The attack came to nothing. Here's Owen. Owen! And the opportunity comes to nothing.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
And Gallas. Vieira. Here's Makalele. Still have the ball. And Zidane. Wonderfully won there. Owen. And Lampard. Down the left channel. Does well to keep the ball. To the man in space. Rooney! Astonishing goal! It's hard to see them throwing this away now. In first half injury time. Everyone knew he was going to do it, and he has done it superbly.
A great effort.
It's 4-0, and surely they can't throw this away now. Win possession here. It's the end of the first half. And the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. So they've ended the half in the lead, Trevor.
The lead is a healthy one, but equally important is the defence keeping a clean sheet.
It's looking rather one-sided. They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. It's as you were for both teams, with no substitutions. Possession maintained here. Ashley Cole. That was closer to the corner flag.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
He continues his run down the left. Zidane. Chance in the box. What a goal! A 3-goal margin now at 4-1. He's well beaten to the ball there. Pushing further forward. And Vieira. Well worked to win possession. Zidane. Makalele. He's on the rampage. Just needs half a yard here. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. It's in! Goal! The manager will be annoyed about conceding a goal. Will he change to more defensive tactics, I wonder now? And Owen. Here's Lampard. Gerrard. Lampard! The keeper's got it. Abidal. We've reached the hour mark. And Beckham. Here's Joe Cole. Gerrard. He's looking for a free man. Trouble for the defence from the left. Gerrard! Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
Ribery. A really careless pass there. And Owen. Showed his defensive quality there. Moving up the field, stretching the play. Can he get a shot away? Henry! Blocked out there. Off the defender. Drives it to the middle. Good clearance. Zidane. Inside the box now. Henry! And the keeper will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Lucky there were no strikers around to pick it up. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. All found him there. Free kick in a very dangerous position. 5 targets in the box. Makalele! Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there. Here's Ferdinand. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Gerrard! Well held by the keeper. Abidal. Chapped it nicely. And Vieira. Ribery. Stops it nicely. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Just needs a yard.
Well, that's the kind of thing referees have been told to clamp down on.
The keeper has to deal with it. Campbell. And Joe Cole. Gerrard. Can he find a free man? Gerrard!
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Great work to win the ball. Rooney! The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
You know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
And Henry. Attack came to nothing. Excellent defending there. The clock counting down. A chance to counter-attack here. Cut out well. No, not this one. He takes the ball along the left wing. Stopped the attack well. 2 more minutes is being shown on the board. Vieira. In the box. Ball won here. Won the ball well. The referee's whistle ends the game. A brilliant win. The players are ecstatic here, and so of course are the fans. It really was a magnificent performance today. Trevor, did you enjoy the game?
Very much so. In fact, I have to say that...
Away we go. Will there be drama today? Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. They give away possession. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Javier Zanetti. And Vieira holds on to the ball. And Samuel. Here's Vieira. And Grosso. Adriano. Wonderful defending there. Here's Van Nistelrooy. Raul. Raul! It sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort, though.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target, particularly from there.
Here's Vieira. Stay on the ball there. Adriano. Brought an end to the attack. Beckham. 15 minutes gone. He's looking for support. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? Could be curling over. The keeper deals with it. Here's Ibrahimovic. Javier Zanetti. That one is intercepted. Does well to maintain possession. Looking for support now. Roberto Carlos. Far too casual there, ball stolen. Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
Well, I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. It just didn't come off for him.
Here's Cordoba. Javier Zanetti.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
Here's Cambiasso. Still have it and in a good position here. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. Straight at goal. Now what can he do? And Raul. Here's Beckham. And Van Nistelrooy. Finds himself in the area. Oh, he's been tripped. Penalty kick given. The tackle player is still down and the referee had no choice here other than to produce a card. No doubt in anybody's mind that it was going to be red either, and it is. Here's a chance to open the scoring. Oh no, it's at the post. Still have the ball. Figo. Hold on to possession here. Gets it. Showed his defensive quality there. The push forward gains momentum. Van Nistelrooy. And a punch away by the keeper there, sends it behind for a corner kick. They'll battle for this in the middle. Here's Cordoba. Javier Zanetti. Figo. No attempt whatsoever to play the ball. Free kick. He seems to have a slight injury. That is a wise decision, you would think, by the manager to substitute him. Here's Emerson.
It looks easy, but that is a quality piece of skill.
A good ball in might give us the opening goal. Robinho.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
Dejan Stankovic. Here's Vieira. Figo. Possession lost there. And Emerson. Ronaldo. Now here's a chance. Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy.
I think he knew what he was doing, but just couldn't pull it off.
Here's Vieira. And Figo. Trying to open up the defence. Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think that was a pretty good decision too.
Breaking out of defence well here.
Down the middle.
That was outrageously confident.
There was contact. The referee points to the spot. It is a penalty. And although the tackled player is back on his feet, the ref deemed the tackle worthy of a red card and has sent the culprit off here. Very close. But just past the right post. That's their first change today. They brought on a sub, Trevor.
Yes, and I think it's come at just the right time.
Here's Vieira and Dejan Stankovic. Here's Figo. Ibrahimovic. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. In fairness, they've been really going for it, but to no avail so far.
Oh, that's right, Peter. They've created a lot, but they haven't been able to put the ball away.
So neither team making the break. It's 0-0. Second half then gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here. The sides have been changed for the second half. And Dejan Stankovic. Cambiasso. Here's Vieira. Stop the attack well. Threads it through the defence. Ronaldo! Remarkable goal! We've waited a long time for that first goal, haven't we, Trevor?
It's just what the game needed to bring it to life.
Get the ball back. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Wins the ball, great defending. And Ronaldo. Wonderful defending there. And Ibrahimovic. Still have it and in a good position here. Can he put it away?
Well, the keeper couldn't catch it, but punched it to safety and out for a corner now.
Who's waiting in the middle? Fisted away. It'll be another corner. To the target in the middle. Might work the keeper here. They are under pressure here. They'll battle for this in the middle. It's in! Brilliant! It's all square. One goal each. The game level now at 1-1. 15 minutes into the second half. A mistimed lunge gave away a free kick. The yellow card is out here. A booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. Good work to keep the ball. Can he find his man? In possession and getting forward here. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left.
It was a good attack.
Not quite what he was looking for. Emerson. Ronaldo. He's scored one goal in this game. A decent ball in might give them a chance to regain the lead. Ronaldo. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. Drives it to the middle. Stopped illegally. And Robinho. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Dealt with the threat expertly. They're breaking out quickly here. Adriano couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort. So what a wonderful chance that was to get something out of this game.
Yeah, that's hugely disappointing, Peter. I think they knew the pressure was on them.
Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Got the all-important touch. Javier Zanetti. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? Roberto Carlos. No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Within shooting range. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Here's Ronaldo. Here's Raul. The push forward gains momentum. Finds himself in the area.
That's a keeper's ball there.
Vieira. And Cambiasso. Ronaldo. Sends the ball wide. Now what can he do? Slides it past the defence. Well cleared, a crucial interception. Here's Emerson. Good pass. Chaps it neatly. Wins possession to stop the attack. Roberto Carlos. Into the gloves of the keeper. Hold on to possession here. Here's Raul. And Emerson. Here's Beckham. This man's dangerous on the cross. Can he get the room he needs? Here goes the whistle to signal the end of the second half, and the scores are level. Nobody able to provide the breakthrough here, so we head into extra time. That is a bitter blow for them to swallow, Trevor, conceding during the second half.
Well, if truth be told, they were lucky to go in ahead at half-time.
The first period of extra time is underway. How do you expect extra time to pan out now, Trevor?
Well, it looks like being the survivor of the fittest. There's a lot of tied legs out there.
To the man in space. Is there space for a shot? Neatly punched away. And he rocks it back. Pass lacking there. And Ibrahimovic. Adriano. Well worked to win the ball. Roberto Carlos is looking for support. Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right post.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Here's Javier Zanetti. Ronaldo! He'll be disappointed there, not enough accuracy on the shot.
Well, it was hit with plenty of pace, but just not on target.
Grosso. Here's Beckham. The ball stolen off him. Chance here. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Had the ball now. A chance to counter-attack here. Grosso. He's well beaten to the ball there. Knocked it through. Now inside the penalty area. Stopped the attack well. And Vieira. Figo. And Robinho. Can he make a chance? With neither side able to get a winner in the first half of extra time. Okay. It has proved impossible to separate the sides so far. Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. Nowhere near the ball, foul given. Here's Beckham. Robinho. Here's Ronaldo. Possession maintained here. Ronaldo!
Yes, he's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
It's sailing across the face of goal. And Dejan Stankovic. Well read. Mahamoude Diarra. And Robinho. Robinho!
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. Oh, it's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
Robinho! That's far wide of the right-hand post.
I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Dejan Stankovic. He's on the rampage. Ball given away. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Dealt with that threat well. Win possession here. And Robinho chopped him down there. Gives away a free kick. Mahamoude Diarra. It's over. How close was that?
I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. Just didn't come off for him.
And Raul. It's a super jinking run. Bad tackle there. Giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. Roberto Carlos. The keeper tidies up. Good defending. The referee has ended the second half of extra time with the scores level. So many tired legs out there, but who will hold their nerve now and handle the pressure of a penalty shootout? It looked as if they'd sewn it up before giving away a sloppy goal late in the game.
Yes, but it's been a great game, and I don't think either team deserves to lose, to be honest.
So penalties will decide this game after all. Anybody's guess now who will come out as the winner. The pressure of the penalty shootout, a real test of nerve here, not only for the goalkeepers but for the takers as well, of course. He's getting ready. He saved it! Amazing!
It looked like the keeper already knew which way it would be going.
He's put it away! Drives it to the keeper's left-hand side. To the keeper's left. The captain is to take charge of this one. Drives it to the keeper's right-hand side. Drives it to the keeper's left-hand side. He's made it. He rarely misses from here. Oh, the keeper makes the save. He has just wasted that, hasn't it, Trevor?
Yes, he did. That was a poor penalty, to be honest.
Too close to the keeper.
Well, he's taken the gamble there, and it's not paid off.
The keeper can make himself a hero here. He scored, the game's over. That's decided the game. It was a tough game, but they won the penalty shootout. It was a pretty even contest, wasn't it, really? I mean, all the way to the penalty shootout.
Oh, yes, it was a great battle, end-to-end stuff.
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Oh, it's been a good evening's football.
And we hope to see you for the next broadcast. Goodbye. We kick off, and let's hope it's a cracker of a match. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Oh, terrible defending. Chance here. He comes her up now. Poor ball cut out. Had the ball now. Cambiasso. Gets it. Can he make a chance? Looked a foul there, but the ref says no. And Lucio. Here's Kaká. Kaká. Roberto and Kaká intercepted. Cambiasso. Here's Messi. Crespo. Here's Tevez. Superb combination here. The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. Cafu. Here's Emerson. Here's Crespo. Ronaldinho. 15 minutes have passed. Ronaldo. Kept it well, still on the attack. This could be dangerous down the left. Opportunity here. Another chance. Not a bad shot, but it's over.
I think perhaps the pressure from defence affected his shot on that one.
Here's Cafu. Well worked to win possession.
Defence needs a man mark here. Remarkable run.
Will he find the space? Cleared away. Cambiasso. Mascherano. There's not a lot of support. And Cambiasso. He's punched it away. Keeper makes it safe, but gives away the corner. Drives it to the middle. Fires it in from quite a distance. And he tries again. Riquelme. That'll be another corner. It's into the middle.
He almost made it.
But the keeper made a fine save. Gets the ball, slack defending. Crespo! Own goal!
That's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
Well, the fans just love that goal. Will they see another? Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Wonderfully won there. Crespo. And Riquelme. And he finds his man in space on the left. Riquelme. He scored! That's number 2. They stretch their lead to 2 goals. 10 minutes from the end of the first half. They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. Holds on to the ball. Here's Lucio. And Emerson. St. Roberto. Neatly threaded ball. Can he create something here? And Ronaldinho. To the man in space. Wonderful defending there. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Looking for support now. Turns defence into attack there. Oh, what a goal! That gives them a comfortable lead. In the closing moments of the first half. And he puts it away with his right. But they may go looking for more goals here. Possession maintained here. Stopped him well there. Looking around for support. Extremely important interception there. Will he find the space? Picked up by the goalkeeper. Emerson. Here's Cafu. Slack defending, he gave it away. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. So Trevor, what's your take on the game so far? So going into the break, it's 3-0 and quite a lead opening up. As the second half kicks off, let's hope we're in store for a great half of football here. They've switched sides for the second half. Roberto Carlos. Well found there. The defender was there. And it's gone out off the defender. To the target in the middle. It'll be another corner. It's into the face of goal.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Mascherano.
He tries from way out. Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there.
Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, did it? Unfortunately for him.
Here's Zeraberto. And Zeraberto. Ronaldinho. There's a chance for a cross here. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. A mistimed lunge there, free kick given. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. Close one.
He did have several other options on there, but I don't think his teammates will worry too much about him having a go.
And Hense. And Tevez. Riquelme.
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Roberto Carlos. And Zeraberto. Ronaldinho. Went to ground, but the referee says play on.
We're into the last 30 minutes of the game.
The defenders are constantly on the back foot.
Tevez. It's in! Goal! They're in such a commanding position. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. It's 4-0. They've been on fire in front of goal today. Ronaldo. And Ronaldo. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. So running off the ball for the cross.
They can cross it in yet again.
Now what can he do? Outstanding interception in his own box. It's in! Goal!
They've given one away, but they still lead by 3.
Yes, they're still in command. They just need to keep it simple, and they should be fine.
We're in possession, down the left wing. Tevez!
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. Well, you know, Peter, the defender should have been much closer on him. It was sloppy defending, really, to give him so much space.
Ronaldinho. Attack came to nothing. Cambiasso.
Mascherano.
Here's Tevez. Crespo.
It's created a counter raid for them.
Adriano.
They're almost in the final quarter of an hour.
Ronaldo. Quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. Who's waiting in the middle? Good clearing header. Crossing opportunity. Collects the ball nicely.
It went over the line for a goal kick.
And Ayala. Burdisso. Here's Cambiasso. Good pass. Crespo.
Safely into the keeper's gloves.
Whip that in towards goal. Juan. Roberto Carlos.
They're just not clicking with each other.
Poorly attempted pass. Ball given away. And Crespo. Cambiasso. Hang on to the ball there. Tries one from distance. Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver on target.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
Roberto Carlos. 3 minutes is being shown on the ball.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Good running on the ball. Well worked to win the ball. Riquelme. Here's Tevez.
No, it's been cut out. He goes on himself.
The whistle has gone and the match is over.
They never looked in trouble and the win was never in doubt. Trevor, what was your view?
Away we go. Will there be drama today?
You never know quite what is going to happen in this game.
Webb tries again. Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough. These early stages really have been terrific so far, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They've come out buzzing today.
Scholes. O'Shea. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Rooney. Scholes. He scored! It's the opening goal. It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? Here's Van Persie. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. And the rebound.
The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
O'Shea holds on to the ball. Will he hit the target? Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Dealt with the threat expertly.
Beautiful touch. He's off down the left wing.
He goes for the equaliser.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Well read. He's on the rampage.
O'Shea. 15 minutes gone. Saha. And Henry. Van Persie. Chance in the box. Dealt with that threat well.
They're in a good position down the left.
It's not a bad looking ball. And the goalkeeper comfortably picks that one off. No problems.
And Scholes. Rooney. Van Persie.
Top quality close control.
Can he create something? Henry! And the opportunity comes to nothing.
I think if you go it alone like that, you have to finish it off properly. And that's not what's happened.
Here's Ferdinand. Gary Neville. O'Shea. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's well cut out.
Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Stopped the attack well. Lienberg.
Almost 30 minutes gone. There's not a lot of support.
Stopped him well there. Here's Gary Neville. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Henry. Here's Scholes. The push forward gains momentum. Julio Baptista. And Van Persie.
They're pushing forward nicely here.
Henry! Astonishing goal! It's the equaliser!
Great effort.
I don't think either side will be happy with a draw here. I think we'll see some great attacking football.
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
Yes, but I can't see that being the end of the action. Another side wants a draw, and I think we'll see them both go all out for the win.
Free kick given by the referee. The keeper's got it. Here's Rooney. Saha. Here's Fleb. Van Persie. And they still have possession here.
5 minutes left in the first half.
Stopped him illegally, says the ref.
Sends it back to him.
Here's Gilberto Silva. Wins the ball, great defending. Hold on to possession here. Well maintained there. Gallas. Here's Gilberto Silva. And Van Persie. Slice through the defence. Van Persie. And Scholes. Wonderfully won there. It's the end of the first half here. The players go off for a break. And I wonder what words of advice their managers will have for them.
Their lead didn't last long, Trevor.
Well, they were quite unlucky to concede that equaliser. But let's see what the second half holds.
It's one apiece, that's how it stands, setting up an interesting second half, I think. Everyone is back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway. No sign of any substitutions yet. Making good progress down the left wing now. Oh, great defending there. Didn't get the ball there, free kick. Here's Giggs. Gilberto Silva. Lindbergh. Now it's a great chance for counter-attack. That could change things. A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. Here's Ferdinand. O'Shea. He cut out the pass. Plays it into space behind the defence. The ball's out. Goal kick. Here's Ferdinand. Poorly timed challenge. Brown. Evra. And Giggs. Scholes. Brown. Ferdinand. O'Shea. And Scholes. Giggs. Brown. And Giggs. Giggs. Will he find space for a shot? Stopped him well there. Gilberto Silva. 15 minutes into the second half. O'Shea. Won the ball well. Here's Van Persie. Wonderfully won there. Gallant. And Gilberto Silva. Eboué. And Rooney. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Junior Baptista.
The right back's got to stay alert.
Fisted away. He tries another one. And it's there. They're in front for the first time today. He struck it well with his left foot.
Were there any signs of them making this kind of comeback, Trevor?
Certainly they've looked sharper, their passing's been better. They've really stepped up a gear.
Dealt with that threat well. Gets it. Here's real danger. Poor ball cut out. Oh, really slack defending. Ball stolen from him. Attack came to nothing. Careless pass picked off. And Van Persie.
Almost 75 minutes have gone. That was careless.
Lienberg. And Scholes. Saha. Rooney.
He's laid on 1 goal so far.
Henry! Safely into the keeper's gloves. Rooney. Wins the ball, great defending. Lienberg.
It's come off the bar.
Blocked out there, off the defender. Whips it in. Brown. Evra. And Giggs. Here's Rooney. Shooting chance here. Rooney! And it's gone out off the defender. It's into the middle. They're only the 1 goal down here then, with 5 minutes to go. Can they snatch an equaliser? Turns defence into attack there. Really stopped in his tracks there. Free kick awarded. It looks as if he brought him down there, but no whistle. Caught him there, free kick. And Van Persie. Will he test the keeper? Lienberg. Don't give it away there. Is there room for a shot? It's in! Brilliant! They've equalised. In injury time. A great shot into the left-hand corner. Well, dare I suggest they could go on and win the game. It's certainly anyone's for the taking now.
Peter, this really opens...
They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now.
Lienberg. A good cross could get the winner here. Arrives in the box.
They're in a good position down the right.
The referee has called for the end of the second half. The score's level. No winner after 90 minutes. Will there be one, though, after extra time? Well, Trevor, they left it late to find an equaliser.
Oh yes, they'll be delighted to have pulled the goal back.
We're off here, and hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football.
Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one.
What can he do from here?
Mawaru Wali. Pedro Mendes. There's a chance for a cross here.
Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too. Just caught offside there. He got him around the back, but the assistant referee had his flag up. Luque!
That's a keeper's ball there.
O'Brien. David Thompson.
Goes to ground, but the ref waves play on.
Chance for a counter then.
Owen!
That's picked up by the keeper.
Steals the ball. They're on the attack. Owen! Real chance here.
And the rebound. Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
O'Brien. He's off on the long run. Mawaru Wali. Pedro Mendes. Mawaru Wali. And Owen. Pedro Mendes. Kanu.
Was in the right place to intercept that one. And Luque. They win possession. Campbell.
Mawaru Wali. David Thompson. O'Brien.
Campbell.
Mawaru Wali. David Thompson. Mawaru Wali. Sean Davis.
Oh, great defending there. And Martins.
Pedro Mendes.
Receives it in space.
They're in possession down the right flank.
Good pass. Ball stolen away. Chance here.
Cut out well. 30 minutes on the clock in the first half.
Still with the ball, good attacking position too. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Caught him late, conceded a free kick in a dangerous position.
Close enough to have a shot on goal.
Can he make a chance? That really is a poorly timed challenge. He could be booked here. Well, no, I think the referee is going to keep the cards in his pocket this time. But he may not be so lucky on the next occasion. Here's Luque. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it?
Could be curling over. Tied it up by the keeper.
Here's Luque.
No, it's been intercepted.
Here's Luque.
He goes on himself.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
Here's Owen.
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left.
Good running on the ball.
Primus. Sean Davis. Down the middle. David Thompson.
Can he conjure up here? Hits it! .1 minute is being shown on the board.
He's on the rampage.
Off!
The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Mawaru Wali.
A perfect ball.
Has a pop from there. Terrific goal! That's their first.
They really have deserved this, haven't they, Kevin?
Yes, they have. You can see it coming.
Looking for support now.
Finds himself in the area. Looking for the shot.
In the safe hands of the keeper.
The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way.
Trevor, how did you see that half?
Well, they had most of the possession, and that really paid off. They're controlling the ball very well and piling on the pressure.
A single goal divides the two teams at the moment then. As we eagerly await the second half, it's 1-0.
The second 45 minutes of football kicks off, but how will this one pan out?
Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Kanu.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. And Martins. Will he find space for a shot?
Plays it back to the keeper. The keeper comes and collects it.
Could this be a chance? Will he find the target?
The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball.
Oh, great defending there.
Primus. Sean Davis.
Well worked to win the ball.
Pedro Mendes. Morna. David Thompson.
Lualua.
Primus. Morna. Kanu. Mawaru Wali.
Will he get a shot away?
That's picked up by the goalkeeper. Namiyaru.
Here's Owen. Luque. Sneaks into the penalty area.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today.
He's still on the run.
Lualua has great ability to retain possession under pressure.
Luque. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Here's Owen. A really important interception there.
David Thompson.
Can he keep it going? Tries to slice open the defence. Stopped him illegally, says the ref.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour.
Owen. Careless pass there.
Pedro Mendes.
Extremely important interception there. Here's Martin. He chooses to go down the right.
A good cross should set something up.
It's out of play, and that's a goal kick.
David Thompson.
And he's gone for goal.
A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his.
Lualua. They're still on the attack here. Gets it. Stop the attack well. Good pass. Luque.
And that's pushed behind by the keeper. Corner.
To the target in the middle.
Pedro Mendes. David Thompson.
And the shot comes in. And he takes the return. Only 1 minute to be added on. Completely mistimed his tackle there. Gives away a free kick. Parker. Just over the mark.
The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. Here's Martins. Here's Owen. Gets it. Luque. What a goal! The goal pulls them level. In injury time. Great finish from a cultured left foot. Well, they left it late to pull it level. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. That lacks accuracy. Luque. And Owen. There goes the whistle to signal the end of the second half, and the scores are level. Nobody able to provide the breakthrough here, so we head into extra time.
What did you make of the second half, Trevor? Were they worth the equaliser?
Well, they just kept plugging away and eventually got the goal, and I suppose all credit to them.
And the first period of extra time gets underway.
I think they deserve the equaliser, Trevor, but do you think they can go on and win now?
Well, certainly, now they're back on level terms, you have to fancy them.
It's a corner. It's into the face of goal. They're defending well.
David Thompson.
The defender cuts this one out.
Pedro Mendes.
No way through.
David Thompson.
Great combination there. To the man in space. Ball one, good defending there. Can he create something here? There's the shot. What about this?
Keeper made no mistake there.
Duff. Careless pass there. Slides a neat ball through. Into the danger area. Read the play so well and got to the ball. Great work. Here's Luque. Went down, but no whistle. Nothing could separate the two sides even after the first half of extra time. Will we see a... So here we go for this final period of extra time. Both teams are rather cancelling each other out. Luque. Parker. Dealt with that threat well.
Sean Davis. David Thompson.
Songo.
Needs to find the target with the ball in.
Gets his head onto it to clear.
Again, a possible cross here.
Chooses to go down the left. Poor cross, really. Only could get on the end of it. Can he find the target? The keeper claims the ball.
It was a good cross, but he couldn't outsmart the keeper.
Pedro Mendes.
Turns defence into attack there.
Sean Davis.
Owen. Good pass. It's hit the post. It's the end of the second half of extra time and the scores are still level. The players look exhausted. Both keepers will be mentally steeling themselves here But with penalty shootouts, the real pressure is on the penalty takers. The first man in the firing line takes his position. Struck with authority. He made it. It's 1-1.
Confidently slotted home. A great penalty.
He's done it.
I just can't believe it.
It sailed off to the left.
He struck it well enough, but it was wide of the target.
Beautifully done. They trail by 2.
It's in.
The captain steps up. He's made it. He can't miss this, otherwise they are out. Off the post.
So that kick has decided the outcome of this match.
It was a close game, but they won it after the penalty shootout.